Alright guys, Forsaken just revealed more for the Easter update, including potential redesigned Easter skins, swapsaken concepts, and much more. Let's get into it! So as we have already just had the April Fool's update, there is actually another update that we have yet to see this month, and that is the Easter update, which will most likely be releasing after the April Fool's update ends. Even though Easter was yesterday, we won't be seeing the Easter skins just yet. It should follow the same pattern as last year, where the update releases shortly after April Fools, such as Poach John Doe, Bunny Noob, Mercurial Elliot, Joker 007 Steven, and Easter Ripper Jason, which is now used for Slasher. With this, many skins are expected to return, and even though everyone's bank accounts have probably been drained from the April Fool's skins, it's unlikely that we will see a similar event style to the Christmas update, but we could hope this happens. If it does, we could see it involving collecting Easter eggs around the map as they spawn. Since it's a seasonal event in Forsaken, it's very likely that these skins will return again, alongside some brand new additions. There's also already a redesigned concept for Easter Ripper created by Who, which gives it more of a nun-slasher style appearance. The skin still uses the Jason model, and still need to be redesigned to fit for Slasher. So the best thing the Forsaken team could do is give it this more polished feel to it, just like the April Fool's skins got updated for people who didn't get them in 2025. A lot of players really like this concept, with many saying they'd love to see it officially added into the game. It matches the theme well and gives the skin a cleaner, more modern look compared to the original version. So if the Easter update does return this year, we could end up seeing both redesigned, updated versions of older skins and completely new ones that haven't been revealed yet. What kind of skins would you want to see in an Easter update? Now, another thing that was actually meant to be added involves a Shedletsky skin that a lot of people were looking forward to the SFX, and that's the Toon Shedletsky skin. This skin was supposed to receive its own unique voice lines that were based on a popular trend. The popular SFX that was based on Toon Shed maxing that was planned to be added was the I Got This voice line, which was created by the YouTuber Crest Vortex, and it was meant to play when using Shedletsky Slash. However, things didn't exactly go as planned. After Seophysic looked further into the situation and found out more about the creator behind those sound effects, it was officially decided that they would be scrapped entirely. The creator associated with the Toon Shed maxing sounds has a pretty bad reputation within the Roblox community, and because of that, Isaac didn't want anything linked to that being included in the game. This is why those specific voice lines are no longer being used, even though they actually fit the skin really well and were already quite popular within the community. It would have been a perfect addition for Toon Shedletsky, but at the same time, it makes sense why they decided to remove it. The good news, though, is that this doesn't mean the skin will be left without anything. It was mentioned in the Discord that something else will likely replace those voice lines instead. We just don't know exactly what that will be yet, or when it'll be added, but it does mean Toon Shedletsky should still get some new sounds in the future. Now, something else that came out of the April Fool's update that people are still talking about is Swapsaken, where the roles were completely flipped, turning killers into survivors. One of the most interesting characters from that mode was John Doe, who appeared as the Corrupt. This version was essentially a Milestone 1 John Doe skin, but changed him to look like Jane Doe, with a lot of players actually really liking this design of John Doe. Since then, people have been asking for this to be added into the main game as an actual skin. While some players argue that it's basically just Milestone 1 John Doe without the corruption, most of the demand is specifically for the Jane Doe version, as it feels more unique and different. It would definitely be a funny concept as well, seeing a John Doe killer going up against a John Doe survivor in the same match. Some players have even suggested that it could unlock alongside Milestone 1 John Doe as a Jane Doe skin to make it feel more connected. On top of that, there was also a concept design made by Spilled Gravy called Mr. Doe, which is based on John Doe's real avatar. It takes inspiration from other Jane Doe concept and ends up looking very similar to the Corrupt, making it pretty close to what players have been asking for in a Survivor version. Because of this, some players are now suggesting that other Swapsaken characters should also be added as skins, like Swordmaster for 1x and then the Kid for 007 and 7. With these, you will be able to then play Jane Doe as a killer without having to use a yourself skin. Should Forsaken actually turn these Swapsaken skins into real skins? With the April Fool's update, many skins were brought back into the game from the previous April Fool's event in 2025. However, one specific skin was missing from the update, the MX skin. Its permissions were pulled, meaning it is no longer in the game and has instead been replaced with the movie's skin. Many people are very disappointed to see the MX skin replaced, with a lot of frustration from players saying they replaced the GOAT with a fraud. They feel the movie's skin isn't worth it and looks awful compared to the MX skin, especially for those who have been waiting over a year for its return. It still disappointed them that a skin they had exclusivity to has now been changed after the update. The situation has worsened with the appearance of the Wiga skin, which is actually a developer-exclusive skin. While it looks similar to the movie's skin, it features a completely different redesign. This version is based on Wiga, whereas the movie's version is just an inverted Luigi. It also has a completely different charge, with no real animations, making it look more like a jump scare coming toward you. Even the icon is entirely different from the movie's skin and looks much more cursed. Team Boom got access to this skin early and showcased the differences between the two. A lot of people are annoyed that this version wasn't released to the public, or that the movie's skin wasn't updated to match it, since the current version doesn't look as good as the concept art. Some are even saying that this should have been the replacement for MX from the start. Do you think the movie's skin is a bad replacement? This Cool Kid skin that has actually been in development for over a year now, and somehow, it still hasn't officially released. But recently, we've actually had a brand new sighting of the Growlusium skin, and it looks way more complete than before. From what we can see, this skin now has a bunch of new custom features added to it. It has this bright green glow effect, along with brand new walk and run animations, and even custom kill animations against certain survivors. On top of that, the chase theme for this skin has now been released by Fawn. Also mentioned that the original theme actually had to be completely changed because the music leads wanted something different. Otherwise, the theme wouldn't have been able to make it into the game at all. So the version we're seeing now is basically a reworked version that fits what the music leads want. We also got a status update on where the skin currently is. Right now, Growlusium is only partially complete, but it already has a chase theme and some of its turn animations finished. However, there are still a few things the team is working on, including adding the minions, finishing the LMS themes, and also finalizing how you actually unlock the skin. Players have actually started seeing it appear in public matches as well. That probably means the skin is getting very close to release, especially since it's also getting its own badge and obtainment method. So Forsaken are preparing for the Easter update with still more to be revealed. What are you expecting to release? Subscribe and hit the bell for more Forsakening it.